Hey, this is regexks from runesource.net, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to bot with Powerbot, since I know some of you are pretty ignorant guys. So you're just gonna learn how to do this pretty quick. It's a pretty simple process. You download the bot, you save the jar to your desktop, and you run it. It's gonna load up right now. Just give it a second. There you go. This is the bot GUI right here. Got a couple of utilities here, which is the run button, which will help you run the scripts. Hit run, select the scripts that you have installed, and we'll teach you how to do that in a bit. Here you go. I've got a couple installed. The one I use the most, Godless Fisher, of course. And my input, which would mean whether I want to be able to click manually into this bot screen right here, which would be about, I don't know, the regular size of the bot client. Here you've got your debug. This will tell you what your client's doing. Here we've got the file button, which lets you create bots. New bot, which would be another tab, which you could just do simply by pressing this green button here. Close your bot in case you have a running one open. You can run scripts from here instead of using this tool. You can stop your scripts, although when you're running a script, we'll just set one up right here, like raw ivy. You can pause it. You can resume. You see it's got his paint there. You can just stop the script. I just stopped it right here. Here you can save screenshots. I just took one here. Told me that my screenshot was saved, and that's pretty simple, pretty plain. Here I've got an accounts tab. These are my accounts. Done. I can force input here if I'm inputting while the script is running. I can use force input to input forcefully. If for slower PCs, you could use less CPU. You can disable the built-in anti-randoms on the Powerbot client, or you can disable the auto login on the client, although most scripts don't even support that. Here you have a lot of tools for developers. These I can't really be asked to show you. Actually, you know what, I will. I'll show you guys right there. Logging into the game. Currently I've been buying monkfish, so that's a pretty decent money maker. I'll give it a second to log in. Here we go. This is RuneScape Camtasia. Alright. Here I can show you player names. This would be part of the utilities. It gives you player names and levels. NPC names and IDs, like fishing spots. Objects, you see? Objects way over here in the distance. Models. Here you can have player models. Load. You've got your mouse, although you don't even need that on, because most scripts have their mouse already showing with either a crosshair or some type of icon. You have your inventory item IDs. Items on the ground, although can't really find one here. I'm gonna drop this raw monkfish. Items on the ground, 7944. You have your calculator test or calculation test. This calculates squares on the map, as you can see. Your settings, which I'm not even sure what that's used for. Your game state, your client state would be that ID right there. The current tab you're on, current tab is 4. Your camera, where the camera position is, and your camera angle pitch. See that changing there. The animation you're doing, and we'll see if I can find or change that. You see, doing animation 2105. There we go. Your floor height, which is 0 right now. Player position, where am I relative to the entire map of RuneScape. Mouse position, which would be mouse position relative to the client screen. Whether my user input is allowed, of course it is, it's on. Menu actions, these would be the different actions I can do here. I can either click on the quest list or cancel. Here I can either view the journal, you see, alright, and the FPS I'm getting, which would be 5, 15, there we go, something around there, and log messages, which haven't come up. Your help, you can go to the Powerbot site, which I'm going to open up right here, powerbot.org. Recently changed from rsbot.org after regexks claimed that the RS and rsbot was their copyrighted possession, so they took that domain. Here we go. You have your rsbot, you can hit project. This will take you to the source code of rsbot and the actual client. Here's the source. You can download it. Here at the checkout, you can take the entire client source off their trunk. Here you go. Compiler, your make files, your resources, your scripts, your source. Here it is. And here you go, there's an about. It tells you that it's an open source spot, and you should just go to powerbot.org for more information. Now, to get scripts onto this program here, it's going to get automatically defaulted to my computer, local disk C, or whatever your local disk is. You will go to your documents, which mine would be here. You go to my documents, rsbot, and here you can take your scripts, which I'm going to show you how to find them, and stick it in your source. Usually these are the pre-compiled bytecode classes, and this is the JavaScript. Here you go, plain text. And what you'll do is you'll go to Powerbot, powerbot.org. You'll log in with your information. You need to register to be able to see the whoops, it's the wrong login. I think this is the right one, I'm not sure. There you go, I got it there. And you'll go, you can find these scripts wherever you decide to look for them. You can go find some scripts. Some will just go in and get my usual script here, my Godless Fisher. Here we go, Godless Fisher, like no script you've seen before. It's like no script I've seen before. It's a very powerful human-like fishing script, like it says here. You go and you download the script. You can see up here that the link says godlessfisher.java. It's a plain text file, but I'm going to just take it, and then we'll hit Control-A, Control-C for copy. Make sure I got all of it. Then I'll just run Notepad. I'll enter it into Notepad, and I'll save it to rsbot, to the sources. Make sure I can see all the files, and I'll save it as godlessfisher.java, and I'll save it. Make sure that the cases are exactly as the file name says. If you're not sure what the cases are, you could look for it here. Usually JavaScripts will have you enter a public class name, which would be the main class, and you need to extend the same name. Otherwise, it won't work. I'm going to show you how to compile these scripts now. rsbot gives you a pretty nice way to compile these scripts. They just give you 2 batch files here that one will find your JDK. I just found mine instantly. JDK is the Java Development Kit. I'll show you where to grab that really quick. hit up sun.com. They're the creators of Java, the Java runtime environment, and the Java development kit. So you'd have to go here, go to JDeveloper. It gave me a 404. Java for developers, there we go. And grab the JDK right here. Just hit Java, download it. Select your platform depending on your Windows 32 or 64-bit if you're running on Solaris or if you're running on Linux. I'll just hit Windows. I agree. Continue. You can download it off of here. Grab the exe and save it up and run the executable, and at that point you'll have JDK installed. Then you'll just hit find JDK. Then you'll use the compile scripts.bat, which I edited mine a few days ago. I was messing with it. I'll have to re-download the client if I want to get the old batch script, but I can compile files using the class paths I set up in my system. I'll show you those, which if you're interested in Java programming and using the native Java compiler that comes with the Java development kit, you could do something called setting your class path and setting your path period. Just here you go, this would be your class path. You set where your Java compiler is located, and you're telling it to look for files in the same directory as whatever you're looking for. So let's just get these scripts compiled. You'll double click on that compiler script .bat, and what you'll get is a compiled version of your Java file, all these bytecode classes, which will be further compiled by the runtime environment into machine code, which will let the script run by itself, of course. So here you have your godless fisher, your classes, and here you go. You just open up your RSpot right after, you restart it. Mine is turning on right here. Just wait for it to inject your client and load up your screen. Should be a fairly quick and easy, painless load. And as far as the difficulty of getting this program to work, it's not very hard. Just common sense, honestly. Kind of explains itself. Here we go, it's checking for updates. Alright. This script, Godless Fisher, will require you to log in before you can run it. So I will just do that very quick as soon as it loads up. I'm going to leave these graphic settings alone. I'm going to log in. Load in here. Come on. I'll just hit run. I'll select Godless Fisher, and most scripts have a built-in GUI. This is a JFrame GUI, and I can select where I want to fish, which it'll be at the Piscatoris fishing colony. I'll be monk netting. That'll be the style. In case you're doing something else like swordfish or tuna, or even sharks, you could either barehanded fish them with the harpoon in your inventory or with the harpoon equipped. And here are the anti-bend behaviors. It'll take small breaks, it'll look off screen, or make it look like you're off screen, it'll move the mouse, it'll move the cursor off screen, it'll do all these wonderful things to keep you from getting banned, or since recently rolled back. Set it to show your paint and just start, and the script will run itself. It's a lot faster than it's going at right now, since I'm running Camtasia, but this is basically one of the easiest ways you could run your scripts, and this is one of the easiest ways you could bot. So I just want to thank you for watching my video, and I hope you can bot efficiently, proficiently, and as well as I can after watching this video. So good luck and happy botting.